Think you have what it takes to pass the Marine Corps Combat Fitness Test? More than 70 Sul Ross Lobo football players found out Wednesday afternoon. Staff Sergeants Joshua Hernandez and Joseph Camarillo put these student athletes through perhaps one of the toughest physical and mental challenges they have faced since their collegiate playing career. According to military.com, CFT is intended to keep Marines ready for the physical rigors of contemporary combat operations. Individual readiness is measured by requiring Marines in battle dress uniform to sprint a timed 880 yards, lift a 30-pound ammunition can overhead from shoulder height repeatedly for 2 minutes, and perform a maneuver under fire event, which is a timed 300-yard shuttle run in which Marines are paired up by size and perform a series of combat-related tasks. While officials in Training and Education Command have determined a minimum and maximum grading scale, an appropriate point system similar to the physical fitness test has yet to be finalized. The CFT is a semi-annual requirement for active duty Marines and an annual requirement for Reserve Marines. Each event is scored and timed separately.
Today we conducted the combat fitness test. So now this test, what it does is it kind of tests the characters of the usually of the Marines. We test the characters, try to build their strength, try to make them push further than, they've ever really pushed before. It gets them out of their comfort zone. Try to make them, I guess you say, Marines have higher standards. So with this, it's trying to keep them in the high physicality. So whenever we're out there doing real combat or whether we're out there in the real world, people look at us and say, hey, the Marines, that's what we need to look like. So we're just trying to emulate the fact that the Marines, we do have high standards, and we're out here just trying to make a difference out there. This combat fitness test kind of builds that character a little bit.
Today we did the combat fitness test. It's a Marine Corps test that we do once a year. Kind of test the physical aspect of each individual Marine, and it teaches them, when they're tired, not to stop, keep going, keep pushing. Just like we did here with your students today. We told them, hey, don't quit. Constantly, you're gonna get tired, but guess what? Your teammate is your fireman carrying. The one that needs that ammo, they're gonna need that help. So it teaches them to keep pushing, keep going, and never give up on themselves. Just like we need in the Marine Corps, just like they need on the football field.
For us to get out and compete, it was a very different experience from what we're used to doing as far as just getting out there and running sprints and the football aspect of the drills. It was a good change up for us, but it was very challenging. I would say it's some of the hardest stuff that we've done this off season. It was kind of different, carrying around ammo cans, lifting each other up and carrying each other down the field, and kind of throwing the rock as a grenade. It was a good change up for us, and we all had fun out there. Well, what I thought about the workout is what our good women and men that serve our country have to go through a daily basis or a yearly basis. So I thought it was an interesting workout, nice team bonding exercise. Trying to build a character, all that good stuff, and I thought it was totally different than what I expected. So,
yesterday we had the Marine Corps, the representation from the Midland Recruiter's Office come down, work the players out in their obstacle course or PT tests. It's a good experience. I participated in the same thing at another school outside of Houston, so I was real fortunate to get those guys to come down here and run our guys through the workout. It was more for fun and just also for the Marines to provide their services to our country and maybe use it as a recruiting tool. I know some of our players approached the guys after the workout and said, hey, after I graduate, I'm really considering joining the service. So I think it's a win-win for the university and our program and everybody.